very deep in Finance Minister Bill Morneau's budget, which was tabled this week, include provisions that would greatly increase the government's ability to share information about Canadians with other governments. Currently, for example, the Canada Revenue Agency can share some information about people's taxes and their tax returns with other governments, but only in cases of suspected tax evasion. Under what the government is proposing, that would be expanded and could also apply to officials in another country who are investigating things like money laundering or drug trafficking or terrorism. The government also wants to change provisions to allow Canadian officials to go to court and get a court order to get information that's actually being sought by officials in another country investigating a serious crime, or to allow Canadian police to go to court and get an order to get excise tax information, something they currently cannot get access to. Now, Michael Bryant, who's Executive Director of the Canadian Civil Liberties Association, says that's cause for concern and that things like this should never be in a budget.
Well, the big concerns is that Canada would be unwittingly participating in a star chamber investigation and prosecution of somebody in another jurisdiction, or that Canadians would be, in essence, thrown under the bus and information would be shared with other jurisdictions that don't have our due process and constitutional protections.
Now, Finance Department officials defend the decision, saying that it will help in the fight against tax evasion, money laundering, and terrorism financing. Elizabeth Thompson,